So, hi guys, welcome to our next episode of Pop Culture. Sorry that we're not in on location, but
we had to bring it back.
So it's a new month and
Yes.
September. So this month to a lot of South Africans is Heritage Month, and on the 24th of September is Heritage Day.
Heritage Day. Okay, well, it used to never be called Heritage Day. It was Shaga Day before '95. Each year, my people, my Zulu king.
Boom, 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 boom. Can you imagine they were like? Okay, sorry. Yeah.
My people used to.
Mine too, because I was born in Durban.
You see the my people of the Zulu kingdom used to commemorate Shaka Zulu's, the king, his life and his passing away on this day, but before '95, on the 24th of September, before '95, and then on '95 the year, then they asked the government to make it a public holiday for all the people. So then it became Heritage Day because we were Rainbow Nation. So here we are celebrating our Xhosa versus Zulu-ness.
Don't divide us like this.
I'm not dividing us.
Bum, 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 bum.
Shaga Day, remember that.
Okay, anyway. So I think to kick off this month, we wanted to do another tag.
Yeah.
So we selected an ethnicity tag, just to we don't even know what the questions are. So this is gonna be exciting.
What is your ethnicity?
I wasn't gonna go first. I don't know which one to channel first. But obviously I'm South African Zulu.
But didn't you mention I remember you mentioned this before that you kind of are half Xhosa kind of?
Why do you keep bringing this back?
Look,
yeah, it's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
My
How
father,
are you disowning your
I'm not disowning it. It's just all my life I'm just been Zulu, and I've always visited and lived with. I mean, I lived with my father's mother for a while, but it wasn't there wasn't.
So is your dad half Xhosa, half Zulu?
No, all the way there.
Xhosa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So.
But you grew up Zulu.
I grew up Zulu. Okay. So I don't acknowledge. I don't associate myself with it because I don't know it.
Okay.
I don't know the culture. can't speak it. I just
Cool. No, I get you. Well, I am full on Xhosa the whole way. My dad, I don't know much about my dad, but he's Xhosa, and then my family is Xhosa from like she says, South African. My family born and bred in Mthatha. And our home right now is Evichisville, Eslalin, Sasemthatha.
When was the last time you visited your homestead?
Makaya's.
You
just there.
Oh, you were. Where was I in December? My memory is running away from me, but it could have been this past December, or it could have been before, the year before. Not actually 100% sure now.
Name one ethnic food you enjoy the most.
Umvubo.
Tell the people what that is. We don't.
Umvubo is probably the most delicious. Some people call it African salad.
Or dessert.
But basically it's uputu, okanye umpokoko, okanye maize meal that has been cooked in a way that makes it's almost like dry.
Yeah.
I don't want to say pap because it's not really pap, but it's really dry and
flaky.
It's very grainy and flaky.
Yeah.
And then with amase okanye nkomas, which is sour milk, it has that thing together, and my goodness.
You gotta add cream.
Okay. Absolutely not.
Some people add sugar.
Okay, absolutely not.
I just think
I know people. That they break bits of bread.
Yeah,
and they put milk and sugar. That to me is not umfumo. But you know what's disgusting?
No.
I don't know how to make it.
What, you can't make putu?
No, I don't know how to make it. So does that mean that my lobola goes down?
Yeah, obviously. What are you gonna make for your mother-in-law?
What do you like to eat? What's your favorite food?
I want to say samp, but it's just I think more, especially now living with friends and seeing that a lot of people like having traditional food but just don't know how to make it. it's just like it just becomes a thing, and then you're just making it, and it's nice, and it's like whatever. So now I'm caught in a space where I don't like it anymore, but I still love to make it, and I then crave to eat it sometimes, but it's not my favorite anymore.
So then you can really ask the question then, what is your favorite?
No, my favorite was Samp, but I'm saying that now I'm growing out of the love of it because I'm now making it so often.
Okay.
Name one household item that best represents your culture.
Isaga.
I want you to say
EJ actually.
Leo Lola. So if people don't know, either that, then basically, if you don't know, so I want you all to get up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to your kitchen and find your oranges, because your oranges are sitting in a sack. An orange sack.
Or your butternuts.
Or your butternut. It's in a sack that we black people use to wash our feet,
or wash the
heels of our
bathtub,
feet.
or wash the bathtub, or to wash your tackies.
Guys, then the mlungu came through. Nah, was nika those pretty clicks ones. People, no, there's cheaper ones. Okay, just go to Woolworths, buy a sack of oranges, use that thing to clean the heels.
Taz. This is how you get what do you call it?
Yeah, it's cracks. Those cracks. Calluses. What
calluses? Yes. Stop using the creams and no. But Icha doesn't fix that. I mean, Isaga doesn't fix that. Icha.
You know what? You start with the saga to get it to kutla, to get the dead skin off essentially. Then ilikia, which is the rock that you will basically find, will smoothen the air. Because you know with the ones that you find in stores, it's two-sided. So you've got the rough side and then you've got the smoothing side. So it's rough to take off the dead skin and then smooth to make it smoother. Yeah. So basically, guys, cut costs, recycling. We've been recycling. It's basically what we're saying.
Like, when people trying to make us like we've been on, okay?
What part of your country are you from?
KwaZulu-Natal.
I was like, you know, in my mind went to in South Africa. Like, what? I guess my answer is two-part because I would like to say that I would describe myself as a cosmopolitan because I grew up, I was born in Durban, so obviously that's KZN, but I grew up in Johannesburg, which is Gauteng, and then I obviously went to school in Gauteng, Pretoria and Johannesburg, and then I went to school in
Why?
Limpopo, which is another province. And then I went to here in Cape Town, which is Western Cape. But my family and my hub and the soul of my family and who we are and what runs through my veins, it's Eastern Cape. I don't know. It's the Eastern Cape.
What song reminds you of your country?
DJ Tira.
That's hard, but definitely 10 kilometers barefoot in the bush. Anything by Brenda Fassie.
You had to continue.
My black president.
No, I don't actually like that one.
Oh, guys, anything by Brenda Fassie literally brings me home. That is.
It will just remind you of home.
Yeah, I can't. Weekend special, like. You just list the tracks, guys. Bupadong, Weekend Special, Promises. Those, anyway.
I think, weirdly enough, obviously our youthful people are going to be like, oh, don't say that. But for me, personally, I think all the old music encapsulates South Africa.
I totally agree.
The Kwaito, the whatever we were trying to do with R&B, our struggle songs, like all those. I don't feel like there's any kind of young South African that's like growing up in South Africa, old generation, you know, like our fathers, our grandfathers, that won't hear those songs and be like, that's my home.
But can I tell you something that I think a group that really was able to merge new age and old school, Josie, Motherland Crunk was an album for me that brought that Maskandi feel.
clap your hands.
Guys, so Motherland Crunk for me was an album that literally merged the two worlds together. And be like where you can listen to it and you know it's South African.
How did you even come to when did you even think? Okay,
no, it's because Pella, you were talking about old school.
No,
music,
I get it, and I'm just like thinking you have a point because I'm now thinking as I'm saying, I'm just like that's very true.
Yeah.
But I would have never. It would have never been the first thing I would have thought.
Oh, okay.
Can you speak the language of your ethnicity?
Yes, I can. I can, but I definitely butcher it. Yeah, I butcher it, and my friends always make fun of me, or even just other people who hear me and then they'll be like, "Did you hear what you just said?" I basically. Is it the intonation? So basically, it's the whatever. But I put the emphasis in a word. I'll put the emphasis in the wrong place. So I don't know. I can't make an example. So instead of me siyahamba, I don't know how to make an example of it. But basically, I put the emphasis in the word in the wrong place, which makes it sound different, which makes it sound weird. And then also, I say that I speak English. We joke about it at home as well, English and Xhosa. So I'm intended Xhosa, and then in the next minute I'll be speaking English because Galug is Xhosa since in August Teta, and then the next thing I'm back in English.
No, I speak Zulu. I would like to think that English or I speak it really well. I learned it in high school. I was telling you the other day that my dad, when I came home, because like how you're saying, obviously Zulu kaya, and then when you leave you go to school and some people aren't speaking Zulu, they're speaking other languages, and then obviously it's like, oh, okay, cool, let me speak English then. We're kaya, obviously now you just going with the flow. Ben and come home, come tell your dad all about your day. How Babazi, I was doing this. Babazi would be like, Ngempela. Oh, okay. And
you already said a whole
I've told you
thing.
my whole day in English. You want me to translate that. Basically what you're saying is I'm tired, I don't want to hear stories.
No, and I think our parents were definitely, my family definitely did the same thing. I didn't grow up with a mom and a dad. It was my mom and aunts. So my aunt, so whenever I'll talk about family, when I'm saying my family, it will always just be my mom and the extended. They did a game for us where it would literally, they said to us on holiday, for the entire day, nobody's speaking English. You're either going to talk Xhosa, Zulu, Tswana, whatever you can speak and whatever you're fluent in, speak that. And if you don't, it's
so
basically
only Goonies,
essentially.
Okay.
And if you break the thing and you speak English, you basically don't get to go to Magan Bean. We were young at the time and Magan Bean was like a big deal. We did basically talk. We had the basics. Stella mans, stella kucha, slambile, ninjani. Like we just kept it to the basics because it was like we will trip and we will fall and we're going to say something that we're not supposed to say.
So that was our ethnicity tag. Thanks for watching. We really hope that you continue to take this journey with us. Thanks for watching all our videos. We love you. Like, share, tell your friends, keep watching. We're so grateful.
The support has been phenomenal. To even try to tell you guys where to start, that's a new video on its own. It's been amazing just to see people that don't even tag us in things, but we see they mentioning about culture, posting on their personal social media. Next level. You guys are the mama-lets, the papa-lets, the gogo-lets.
And we've also had people that came up to say hi to us in public. That was like, oh my god, what? That was awesome. We're not saying you have to say hi to us in public. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying that was cool and that was awesome.
And we see you.
And we see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.